In the heart of the city, the winds start to howl. A tempest is brewing, nature's fierce growl. Lives are uprooted, dreams washed away. In the eye of the storm, we struggle to stay. Storms of change, a cry for the lost. In the wake of destruction, we bear the cost. From the depths of despair, we rise and ignite. In the name of resilience, we'll shine our light. Streets, echoes of pain, families scattered, hope seems in vain. Yet in the chaos, a spirit remains. Together we'll rebuild through losses and gains. In the shadows of night, we hear their cries. For every lost dream, a heart that defies. With strength in our voices, we'll rise from the dust. In the face of the storm, we find our trust. Storms of change, a cry for the lost. In the wake of destruction, we bear the cost. From the depths of despair, we rise and ignite. In the name of resilience, we'll shine our light. Let this be a lesson, a call to the wise. To care for our planet, to hear nature's cries. In the heart of the storm, we find our way. For a future united, we'll fight every day. May howl and the skies may weep. In the heart of the struggle, our promises keep. Together we stand through the darkest of nights. In the storms of change, we'll find our rights. Let this be a lesson, a call to the wise. To care for our planet, to hear nature's cries. In the heart of the storm, we find our way. For a future united, we'll fight every day. Though the winds may howl and the skies may weep, in the heart of the struggle, our promises keep. Together we stand through the darkest of nights. In the storms of change, we'll find our rights.
In the halls of power, the whispers grow loud. A bubble is bursting, a nation unbowed. Investments crumbling, fortunes on fire. In the ashes of greed, we face our desire. Broken dreams, a tale of despair. In the echoes of loss, we find our prayer. From the depths of the crisis, we rise and unite. In the name of hope, we'll shine our light. Through the chaos of markets, we hear the plea for justice and fairness, for all to be free. In the hearts of the brave, a spirit ignites. For change and for healing, we continue the fight. Broken dreams, a tale of despair. In the echoes of loss, we find our prayer. From the depths of the crisis, we rise and unite. In the name of hope, we'll shine our light. Through the chaos of markets, we hear the plea for justice and fairness, for all to be free. In the hearts of the brave, a spirit ignites. For change and for healing, we continue the fight. Broken dreams, a tale of despair. In the echoes of loss, we find With voices united, we'll go to great lengths for every lost dream, a promise we make to forge a new future for justice's sake. Broken dreams, a tale of despair. In the echoes of loss, we find our prayer. From the depths of the crisis, we rise and unite. In the name of hope, we'll shine our light. As the tides of despair crash against our shore, we'll rise from the ashes, we'll fight evermore. With courage as our compass, we'll navigate through. In the heart of the struggle, we'll see this thing through. Broken dreams, a tale of despair. In the echoes of loss, we find our prayer. From the depths of the crisis, we rise and unite. In the name of hope, we'll shine our light. Let history remember the lessons we've learned. In the fires of conflict, our spirits burn. Together we rise, from the ashes we came. In the name of justice, we'll honor their names. In the face of the storm, we'll stand side by side. With love as our armor, we'll turn the tide. Broken dreams may haunt us, but hope will remain. In the light of tomorrow, we'll break every chain. And the earth starts to shake, a tremor of sorrow, the ground starts to break. Waves crashing down, a nation in fright. In the face of disaster, we hold on tight. Waves of resilience, a call to the brave. In the heart of the struggle, we learn how to save. From the depths of the ocean, we rise and unite. In the name of healing, we'll shine our light. Starts to bloom. With every act of kindness we dispel the gloom. In the hearts of the strong, a spirit so bright. For peace and for healing we continue the fight. Waves of resilience, a call to the brave. In the heart of the struggle we learn how to save. From the depths of the ocean we rise and unite. In the name of healing we'll shine our light. The chaos, heroes emerge, their courage and strength, a powerful surge. With hands joined together, we'll rebuild anew. Our bonds growing stronger, our hearts remain true. Waves of resilience, a call to the brave. In the heart of the struggle, we learn how to save. From the depths of the ocean, we rise and unite. In the name of healing, we'll shine our light. Again on our battered shore, we stand tall and proud, more united than before. From the ashes of tragedy, a new day will rise. Our spirit unbroken, hope fills the skies. Waves of resilience, a call to the brave. In the heart of the struggle, we learn how to save. From the depths of the ocean, we rise and unite. In the name of healing, we'll shine our light. See our strength, let our voices be strong. In the face of adversity, we'll right every wrong. With compassion as our guide, we'll pave the way. For every life touched, we'll honor today. Let the world see our strength, let our voices be strong. In the face of adversity, we'll right every wrong. With compassion as our guide, we'll pave the way. For every life touched, we'll honor today. Waves may have crashed, but we've weathered the storm. Our resilience shines bright, a new world is born. Together we'll build, with love as our core, a future of hope forevermore. It's the chaos crashed, but we've weathered the storm. Our resilience shines bright, a new world is born. Together we'll build, with love as our core, a future of hope forevermore. In the shadows of silence, their stories unfold. A journey of sorrow, a tale to be told. Families displaced, seeking a home. Amid the struggle, they're never alone. Voices of the forgotten, a cry for the lost. In the face of injustice, we bear the cost. From the depths of despair, we rise and unite. In the name of compassion, we'll shine our light. Across valleys of anguish, we hear their plea for freedom and justice, for all to be free. Within brave hearts, a spirit ignites for hope and for healing. We stand in this fight. Voices of the forgotten, a cry for the lost. In the face of injustice, we bear the cost. From the depths of despair, we rise and unite. In the name of compassion, we'll shine our light. Over borders and oceans, their journey's not done, seeking shelter and safety under a foreign sun. With dreams in their hearts and strength in their souls, they press on bravely towards unknown goals. Voices of the forgotten, a cry for the lost. In the face of injustice, we bear the cost. From the depths of despair, we rise and unite. In the name of compassion, we'll shine our light. Despite adversity, they stand tall and proud. Their resilience a beacon piercing the crowd. With every step forward, they rewrite their story. From victims to victors, they'll rise in their glory. Voices of the forgotten, a cry for the lost. In the face of injustice, we bear the cost. From the depths of despair, we rise and unite. In the name of compassion, we'll shine our light. Let the world hear their stories, their truth be known. In the fight for their future, they're not alone. With unity, our strength will forge ahead. For every life shattered, new paths will tread. Their voices grow stronger, echoing wide. A chorus of hope, turning fear's tide. In tomorrow's light, we'll stand hand in hand, building a world where all understand.
Empty streets and silent parks, a world on pause, days growing dark. Separated by unseen fears, connected by hopes and tears. Familiar routines left behind, new normals for all to find. In the quiet of our rooms, find strength to face the gloom. Though apart, we're not alone in this world we've never known. Together, apart we stand as one, facing a storm that's just begun. With love that spans the distance wide, we'll brave this tide, side by side. Heroes in mass save lives each day, while we at home must stay away. Learning to smile with just our eyes, finding new ways to empathize. Virtual hugs and online calls, breaking through invisible walls. In the chaos and the strife, we discover what gives life meaning beyond our daily grind. A shared humanity we find. Together, apart we stand as one, facing a storm that's just begun. With love that spans the distance wide, we'll brave this tide, side by side. When the world seems too much to bear, remember others who are there. Across the distance, across the screen, we're more connected than we've ever been. Nature breathes as we step back, finding balance in what we lack. Communities rise, neighbors unite. In darkness we become the light, rediscovering simple joys. As the busy world's constant noise fades away, we clearly see what truly matters to you and me. In this pause we realize the strength that in each of us lies. Together we'll weather this storm and emerge changed in heart and form. Together, apart we've come so far, each one of us a guiding star. With strength we never knew we had, we'll heal the good and bad. When this is over, and it will be, we'll embrace again, you'll see. The lessons learned in solitude will shape a world renewed. Together, apart we stand as one, facing a storm that's just begun. With love that spans the distance wide, we'll brave this tide, side by side. Together, though we were apart, we found the strength in every heart. In the end we'll tell the tale of how united we prevailed. Through screens and maps our love shone through, creating something strong and new.
Rising tides and scorching heat, Earth's rhythm skips a beat. Forests burn, glaciers melt, the change is clearly felt. Voices rise, a global call to save our planet for all. Time is short, the stakes are high, we must act before we cry. We cry. Climate crisis, hear our plea for a future wild and free. In harmony, we must live with all that nature can give. In lands and streets, we seek the way to keep climate change at bay. Innovation meets the old, a green future to unfold. Renewable dreams take flight. Circular systems shine bright, species saved from the brink. It's time to change how we think. Every choice, every action drives the world's reaction. United we stand tall, answering the planet's call. Hope of the planet, feel it beat in every park, every street. With science and compassion's might, we'll turn the wrong to right. Fields of gold turn to ashing smoke. Our nation's peace brutally broke. Tanks rolling where children once played. Brave hearts stand, refusing to fade. In the face of the thunder, of people torn asunder, where unity grows stronger with each passing hour. Sowing flowers in the storm, standing tall. Through the chaos they hear freedom's call. In the darkness of war, hope still blooms. Resilience shines, dispelling the gloom. Cities crumble, but spirits remain, defending their land through loss and pain. From bomb shelters, voices still sing of the future that peace will bring. Global leaders debate and sway while families are torn away, but grassroots movements rise, humanitarian ties. Sowing flowers in the storm, standing tall. Through the chaos they hear freedom's call. In the darkness of war, hope still blooms. Resilience shines, dispelling the gloom. Information wars cloud the truth, but on the ground there's living proof of a nation's unwavering will, fighting for their future still. Sun throwers in the storm, standing tall. Through the chaos they hear freedom's call. In the darkness of war, hope still blooms. Resilience shines, dispelling the gloom. When the last bomb falls and silence reigns, sunflowers will rise from the plains. A testament to those who stood for sovereignty and common good. Cities crumble, but spirits remain, defending their land through loss and pain. From bomb shelters, voices still sing of the future that peace will bring. From the ruins, new heroes emerge. Volunteers and neighbors converge. A tapestry of courage unfolds as the world watches the story told. Iron curtain rusts and cracks. Winds of change blow through the cracks. Monolith of red now fades as a new dawn slowly cascades. Whispers
The world watches in awe. The unthinkable unfolds. A superpower crumbles. History being rewritten before our eyes.
New departments emerge. From their union they diverge. Hammer and sickle descends as each new flag ascends. Market forces start to rise. Commanded commonly dies. Cultural identities bloom, shedding off the Soviet gloom. Kaleidoscope of nations, racing transformations. From Baltic to Caucasus, change becomes contagious. In the rubble of the past, we find pieces meant to last. Human spirits strong and free, shaping our new destiny. From Moscow to Vladivostok, the future's no longer locked. A world redrawn for better or worse. Pages turn to a new verse. Kaleidoscope of nations, facing sensations. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's here. In freedom's light, a future clear. Of freedom, then chaos unfurled. The world's youngest nation torn and hurled into a spiral of ethnic divide, where dreams of unity barely survived. Listen to the voices rising from the dust, children of war in whom we must trust. Their stories unheard, their futures unclear, but their spirit unbroken, year after year. Voices of the voiceless echo through the land. We hear you, we stand with you. From Juba to Malakau, they make their stand. Your struggle is our struggle. In the face of violence, they choose to sing. We sing with you, we rise with you, of a future where peace will reign as king. Famine stalks the land, aid workers flee. Millions displaced, seeking to be free. Oil fields contested, resources drained, while common people's hopes are strained. In refugee camps, stories are told of a homeland beautiful and bold, of ancestors' wisdom now at stake as a nation struggles to wake. Listen to the voices rising from the dust, children of war in whom we must trust. Their stories unheard, their futures unclear, but their spirit unbroken, year after year. Voices of the voiceless echo through the land. We hear you, we stand with you. From Juba to Malakau, they make their stand. Your struggle is our struggle. In the face of violence, in the face of violence, they choose to see. Nowhere through the darkness, light still shines. Communities rebuilding across the lines.
Women leaders rising, youth taking stand, planting seeds of peace across the land. Newer Dinka, Shilluk, and more voices united as one they soar. Calling for healing, calling for peace. May their voices never cease. May their voices never cease.
Scorched earth cries out, a mother's tears fall. Empty bowls raise high, a silent call. In the shadow of plenty, millions fade, their stories untold, their futures unmade. But in the depths of this darkness so stark, a flame of humanity ignites a spark. From distant lands, hands reach out to give a chance for the starving to live. Harvest of hope in fields long bare, seeds of compassion planted with care. From the ashes of famine, new life will rise as we open our hearts and our eyes. In this harvest of hope, we stand as one till the work of saving lives is done. Every child fed is a victory won in the name of all that makes us human. Media spotlights shine, the world starts to see the face of hunger that should never be. It pours in, but systems crumble and fail. Yet the spirit of Ethiopia will prevail. In the years to come, we'll look back and say we faced the darkness and found a way to bridge the divide between have and have not, and cherish the lessons that time never forgot. Of hope in fields long bare, seeds of compassion planted with care. From the ashes of famine, new life will rise as we open our hearts and our eyes. In this harvest of hope, we stand as one till the work of saving lives is done. Every child fed is a victory won in the name of all that makes us human. Return and new crops grow, we remember those lost, their names we'll know. This harvest of hope born from despair reminds us why we must always care. Harvest of hope, let it grow, let it grow. From Ethiopia's soul to the world's heart, a new era of compassion we start. Harvest of hope. Soil to the world's heart, a new era of compassion we start. Harvest of hope.